Hi everybody, it's Connie and I'm so excited to tell you that the new catalogs are starting to arrive. You should be getting yours soon if you're on my mailing list, and if you're not, you definitely need to let me know so that I can add you. These are sent directly from Close to My Heart, and I pay for the shipping, but it's discounted, so it's the easiest way to get it. So this one starts in March and it goes in April, so it's just a 2-month catalog, and I wanted to show you just a few highlights of it. The first paper pack is called Yesterday and Today, and my first thought was, oh, it's pretty, but it's heritage, and heritage is not exactly my thing. And I think that a lot of people are not into heritage like they used to be. But this is really beautiful. The papers are really pretty. And if you look at the scrapbooking kit, oh my gosh, the detail of the artwork is really something. I think I'm going to get the scrapbooking kit and see what I can do with it. I love this little envelope with the photo in it, and it's just, I don't know, the whole thing is just beautiful. But I wanted to show you a few other things that you can do with it, because if you're like me, it's pretty, but I need it more modernized to my current situation. So I'll show you a few ideas. Seize the Day is the other paper pack. It is a beachy, fun, water-themed paper pack, and I think it will be really popular. I absolutely love this wood grain paper. Oh my gosh. So I think we'll see a lot of artwork made with that. The other thing I want to show you is this set. So this is kind of an interesting set. It is, it's called Around the Clock, and it comes with thin cuts for almost everything. But it's basically a clock, and it has, for those of you who bought the little spinner die, it has a variety of things that can be used inside the little window. I think this was a little bit of a missed opportunity by Close to My Heart, because it would be really fun to have a message that said, hey, it's time to party, or it's time for your birthday, or something like that. So I may get that and play with that a little bit. The other one that looks really popular, people are talking a lot about, is the unicorn set, and it is Unicorn Dreams. I absolutely love, this little stamp right here. I think it's so cute. And there's also some coordinating, there's a new Cricut bundle, and there's some coordinating cuts that come in that bundle. The other spinner themed set is this one. It is called Flyby Greetings, and if you look at this sample, you can kind of see that you would spin it, and then the messages would go by, in the window as you spin. And there's a lot of different messages. Again, I think it'd be fun to have something, birthday, or I don't know, even just thank you or something. I think I can mess with that. My personal favorite set is the bus. Love it. Okay, so that is what the main thing I wanted to show you out of the catalog. You should be getting your catalog soon. It has the specials in the back, and oh my gosh, my favorite thing, look at the stamp of the month for April. I'm dying. I love it. It's all fishy and seaweed and castles, and I can't wait to mess with that one. So this is one that I'm definitely going to be doing something with. So let me just show you a couple of things here. I wanted to show you the actual papers from that heritage looking pack, because I think that it just doesn't do it justice in the catalog. These are right up my alley. They're distressed. They have kind of an older antique-y feel. On the back, it's kind of a postcard collage in the colors that all coordinate together, which is amazing. A couple of the backs have a little more of a yellowed, aged tone. I personally love the grid. I think it's one of my favorites. And I made some pages to show you so that you can see what I did with it. And at first, I want to show you something that close to my heart is promoting Story by Stacy, and they have a new download that is a cutting guide essentially for this set of pages. And I want to show you, come on. It's like not wanting to turn. So it's like a little cutting guide on how to cut the different papers. And you can, after you cut out all the pieces, it tells you like what piece goes where. And then it creates pages. Now, one of the things that is really special about this is that this is telling a story or telling a situation in a few pages of time. So let me kind of show you. Here they used a current paper pack set, and where it has a front and back 12 by 12 page, a pocket page of the 3 by 4s front and back, a pocket page of the 4 by 6 front and back, a 6 by 6, and then 8.5 by 11. And I personally like a front page, so I made an additional 12 by 12. So let me just show you what I made with it. So the way this is supposed to work, and it's a little hard to see on camera because of it only shows one page at a time, but this would be my front page where I would put the title or whatever and pictures, and then it goes into my 8.5 by 11 page, and when you turn the page, it looks like this. Now see, these look very plain and generic, really. And they don't look too heritage-like because that is not what I had in mind. The 6 by 6 page, front and back. A pocket page, front and back. So you would put, pictures, journaling on these different sections. The Story by Stacy line is kind of made to help you tell that story because journaling is not really any of us, it's a hard thing for almost everybody. So telling the story is special. And so this leaves places for journaling. I did not cut out all of the vanilla cream color, cardstock that for the journaling. And then this is the back page. So basically the whole thing would be like a book, open up with all of the smaller pages in the middle, and that entire thing would basically tell your whole story. Now, again, after I've seen it as a heritage thing, it's really hard to envision it as anything else. And so what I did was I got out some various colors of papers and cardstocks just so you could see how well this works with different colors of cardstock. So this is juniper, and I just think, wow, it looks really great with color. Okay, I'm going to use this one just to show you all the others. So this one is Glacier, and what if I cut a strip at the top too, and pictures of my sister. So that does not look heritage like at all. That is definitely just a regular page, and it would be really easy to add some embellishments and a title on here. So I just think it looks great with Glacier. I have some blue. This is Sky, which I thought, ooh, that's going to be way too bright. There's two sides to our cardstock. This is an older one for me, but just imagine so our DC pics, this looks great with some of the old travel photos and things, and you could easily make this into a travel page or a zoo page, for example. And then I thought, well, what about like a really hot pink? Because pink looks really good with this. I'm surprised how well I like pink. It almost looks like that French quarter kind of theme, but it looks really interesting, I think, when you add the bright colors to it. Or maybe you want to just go more muted and go with something like eggplant. I really love how that looks. And you could put a title at the bottom, some decorations. Let's see here. I pulled out a few reds because I wanted to show you some of this is ruby. So just imagine, making a layout with ruby. That looks really nice. Ruby has just a little bit of that washed out gray tone, and it just kind of works with this. So I love how this looks. And then I was like, well, what about a Christmas theme or something like that? Look at this. Don't you think that looks really great? So put your pictures on, or maybe, Disney, something Disney themed. I don't know. I think that those are kind of fun. And so this could be, even though this isn't playful like Disney, just imagine it with little Mickey heads all the way across, or embellishments that are Disney themed, and it is a Disney page, right? So there's a lot of options for making this work. I think that looks super nice, and it really didn't take a lot of effort because I just changed out that base color. And then my favorite, I love the black and like muted tones with saffron. Saffron is like my go-to color. I think I did a page last year for everybody in these colors, and I even have like the little bees that I made in a video not very long ago, right? And I thought, aren't these cool? I just love these pictures, and I've never really had like a great layout for them, but I think this looks amazing. And I could even add like a little journaling section, or have this stick out. I don't know, whatever you think, but this is something that I think anybody could do. And these pages are, again, they're so kind of generic that it would be really easy to make this. Well, I think one of the other consultants did a page that was a trip to the zoo, and all of her pages were just animals and her family, and it looked absolutely gorgeous. So this is something that if you buy a workshop from me this month, I will send you the download of the cutting guide so that you can try it for yourself. And keep your eye out for this catalog. Remember that just because something retires out of the old catalog doesn't mean it's not necessarily available. If you go to my website, they will continue to have some of the things from this current catalog that runs through February. So if you're feeling like you're missing out on something, you can definitely look there first. If you don't see it there, let me know. All right, that's what I have today. Thanks.